YouTube, what is up? We're back, and it is Tuesday night. Went to jiu-jitsu this morning. Left work early though, so I'm not happy with that, but happy at least I went to jiu-jitsu this morning. I just picked a scab. And I have a little story time for y'all. Little story time I figured I should update y'all with, because this is kind of like what's happened in the past few days. So I was at the gym. And like I had like a dream come true. Almost. Type shit. So you know when if you're a guy watching this, maybe even girls too, I don't know how girls operate. You're at the gym, you see that one girl. This might even just be me. You see that one girl and you're just like, damn, she's hot. Of course, all guys see that part, but like there's, multiple pretty good looking girls, but you're just that one that like you're thinking like, oh, she might be looking at me, like where she's at in the room the entire time, and like I'm just thinking about her. Like that's like my motivation to work out. Like that girl, like I'm hoping she's watching me. I know where she's at. I just like not even like I'm just subconsciously thinking about her the entire workout. Like damn, that girl's beautiful. That's like the perfect girl. There's other hot girls here, but that's the one. And then I was, it's just like you always wish, like I would go talk to her, but I don't really do that anymore. I used to do it in Longview a lot, talk to girls at the gym, but I don't really do that anymore. I don't really shoot my shots with girls right now. Maybe at some point I'll get back into it, but I don't know. I haven't done it, but yeah. So I was like, yeah, like just kept doing my workout. Went to a different part of the gym. She wasn't at it. And I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to stay here. Just got to do my workout, whatever. So I'm like midway doing like a different set across the gym. But I still, bear in mind, know where the girl's at. Like, just call me weird, whatever. But I know where she's at. Like, I just keep a subconscious tap on this girl, on any girl. When I think there's a really hot girl at the gym, I know where she's at, like almost all times. If I see her go over there to this corner and start working out, then I know she's in that corner over there working out until she walks out of it. Or she's in this room. But anyways, like I'm not weird like watching, but like catch my eye when they're walking over here to a machine. I know where she's gonna be at. Anyways, so I'm doing a machine, and I see her at the corner of my eye, like she comes out of the corner, and I'm like, not thinking about it really, but I know she's there, and I'm like, damn. And then I see her coming closer. And then I'm like, what the like, no way. Like, at this point, I'm still thinking, like, there's no way she's gonna come up to me. But, like, in my dreams, she would. And then I see her getting closer. I kind of, like, go behind. I'm like, okay, she's walking behind me. And then I just see her pop up in, like, my peripheral right here. She just left me. I'm like, oh, my gosh, she's talking to me. And then I was like, oh, she probably just wants the machine, asking how many sets I have left. And then I like she's talking, but like every time someone's talking to me, I'm trying to like pause my music, and I can't ever fucking get it when it comes to this. Like it's a high stress situation. I just see them saying things, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like pause, bro. Like I'm missing so many words, and that shit. I'll pause it, and it won't work. I'll click it again, and it'll work, but I'm clicking it like multiple times, so I'll unpause it, pause it. Anyways, then I'll get it paused, and then I have to like hold it down to like turn the noise canceling off. Anyways. I finally caught what she was saying, but I was assuming that she was asking how many sets I had left. But then she was like, okay, I have a weird question. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then she was like, my friend thinks you're cute. I was like, fuck. But like, the friends, I really wasn't looking. She was with two friends there, two girls. But of course, this is the girl that I knew where the group was, but this was the girl that I wanted. And I was like, oh. And she was like, can I give you her number? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I was thinking, like, should I just tell her that I want her? But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Like, so I took the friend's number down, texted the friend, and I was like, well, I was like, what's your friend's name? And she told me, and I was like, okay, that's nice. You can do that for her. And then I was like, well, what's your name? And she was like, my name is so-and-so. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you. And she seemed happy and nice to meet me, and, you know. And then went around her day, and then texted her friend, and me and her friend texted a little bit. I followed her friend. Her friend's cute. No, I wouldn't say as cute as her, though. Definitely this girl's like, you know, like a dream girl of mine. It's hard to compete with that.
Fuck it, we vlog. I really know I can walk into that building. It's snowing right now, it's fucking cold, but I know I can walk from my car to the building and I'll be alright. But I just also know that everyone will think that I'm insane or retarded. Like, oh, who does this guy think he is? Walking in here without a hoodie on? Oh, you're so cool, bro. But I would do that because I'm either gonna have to do that or I'm gonna wear this dirty ass hoodie on. I don't know if you can see, there's mud all over because Delilah jumps on me. And I have to carry the hoodie around for the rest of the workout. Or I just take it in and look like a psychopath walking into this building with a short sleeve shirt on in the freezing cold wind and snow. I know I'll be alright. So should I take my hoodie off and walk in? I don't know. You know what I realized? Also, I got my camera right there. Change it up a little bit. That as I get older, I feel like I haven't been happy since 2020. But if I just think back, I'm like, no, that's not true. I was actually super depressed back then. But it would be even more depressing if I went back to the same thing, knowing I'm 24. And I'll be 25 by the summer by the time I actually hopefully leave here and go do something. But if I don't leave here, the only thing that I think that would keep me here was if I found me a hot ass girlfriend. I think that's about the only thing that would keep me in Fredericksburg, Virginia this summer. If I had just a hot ass girlfriend. And then I'd be like, fuck, and I'd sign an entire lease, and then she'd break up with me after like a month, and I'd be like, fuck. So even then, I don't know. But what I was about to say is what I've realized as I get older, I think is the conclusion that I'm coming to, is there is no life that you can live where you wake up every day and are like excited about everything that you get to do that day. I think that's not real. I don't think it's reality. I used to at least be under the illusion that there was a life that I could live that I liked living. Like, I can even I like the life I'm living right now, but it's like there's several spots through the week that I dread doing. Every day I dread going to this job. I do not like this job at all. And I think the conclusion that I'm coming to is you have to have that in your life. You have to have things that you just dread doing, because happiness lies on the other side of those things. Like real happiness that doesn't require drugs. I don't know though, like that sucks. That reality sucks. I don't like it, because I always thought when I was younger that if I just got things sorted out the right way, then I could like living the life that I live. But I just feel like if I like living the life that I live, then I'm gonna get depressed. You can see, like, it's weird how it correlates, but like if you do everything that you want to do every day, then you're gonna be depressed. But if you do some shit you hate every day, then somehow you're not gonna be depressed. That's the truth I'm coming to, because like yesterday, for example, I had the day off, and it seems like the off days that I get more depressed than any other day. Like I just sit there on my computer and I don't do anything productive. And I should be working on a website, which is one of the reasons. But I was like, fuck. I felt like I was like dreading going to jiu-jitsu all day yesterday. I was like, I do not want to go to jiu-jitsu. But then I was like super depressed. I was like, but if I quit jiu-jitsu and I don't want to go to school, I don't want to work tomorrow. It's like, I don't want to do anything. I saw a Bible verse in Proverbs like talking about it. Anyways, it said something regarding this topic of what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I was like, sleep a little bit extra or something like that, and take it easy this day, or just like cut a corner or two, and all of a sudden poverty will sneak up on you like a robber or something like that. It was Proverbs. I can look it up. And I was like, fuck. It just seems like I have to do all the miserable shit to be happy. But anyway, so I was like, all day I was just dreading going to jiu-jitsu, and I didn't want to start my side project. I didn't want to start the website. I was like, just thinking about jiu-jitsu. Couldn't focus on the side project of the website. I was like, I don't know. If I would just say I'm not going to this, I would be a lot less stressed for the rest of the day. But I was still super depressed and sad. I just felt like I don't like what I'm doing in my life. And I don't like the job I work. I don't like going to jiu-jitsu. But I was like, you know what? If there's one thing I'm gonna do today, damn it, it's gonna be jiu-jitsu. I uploaded my video. I barely put any editing in. I literally just put some clips together, watched them, and I was so bored of watching my own vlog. I was like, I'm tired of my vlogs. I'm tired of this job. I'm tired of jiu-jitsu. Tired of being stuck on the site. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm being a lazy piece of shit right now. If there's anything I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go jiu-jitsu. And I sat there and I dreaded that all day, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. And I was like halfway falling asleep, and I was like, let me take a 15-minute nap. I'd like wake up every 2 minutes, like, oh fuck, I can't relax. I have to go to jiu-jitsu. I just spit a fucking loogie out. But anyways, I finally went to jiu-jitsu, and then I felt amazing after. I was like, I just felt good. Like, all the depression went away. And so I was like, and I'm just thinking like, and that's not just yesterday I've noticed this. It's like, fuck, is there a way to not have to go through that stress that I went through beforehand, but feel as good as I did afterwards? Like, is there a way to not be a lazy bum piece of shit, but also still enjoy my life and not have to go through that stress? Alright guys, so I just finished up a day of work, and I decided, I don't really record ever when I'm finishing up with the day for the most part. I'm always recording when I'm starting the day, and I'm like, fuck, I'm in a bad mood. Like this morning I was bitching and complaining about I always gonna feel so miserable. And you know what? I do feel miserable in the entire day, but on the way home, let me tell you, after finishing a long day of work, making money moves, I'm like, I'm bumping some Gang Gang by Jack Boys, Sheck West. The shit's a vibe, and it makes it all like, in this moment right now, I'm like, this shit's worth it. Like, I love making money. I got promoted at work. I'm like, I just feel happy and like, like I put a good day's work in. I didn't leave early. I'm going to my fucking meetings and shit like I'm some type of professional. On my own in this shit, dolo, at Geico, by myself, just me and my two balls. Actually, look-key, I mean, it sucks. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and hype it up at all. This shit sucks. And I'm happy right now, and as soon as I wake up tomorrow, I'm like, fuck, like, they got me working. I think I was bitching this morning, I was bitching this morning about everything, really, especially the job. And I got a text while I was at workout, like, oh, by the way, you work on Saturday, you work for 10 hours on Saturday. Like, my Saturday, so it basically went from me just working today and tomorrow, normal shifts, to having a 4-day weekend, which I was really happy about, but I wasn't appreciative enough this morning, I think. So then I got a text saying, oh yeah, by the way, you work all day Saturday, 10 hours, with your new boss. And my new boss is also going to be system of everything somehow. And so I'm only going to be with this person for a week, most likely. But I did get my raise, but the raise is not as much as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be like $25.83 an hour or something. Like, for some reason I had that number in my head, but I got like $24.83. So yeah, I was a little disappointed, but I was, whatever, I'll take it. I'll take a raise, whatever. And I'm also excited to, get a new schedule. I'm really thinking I'll like these, hopefully I'll like these 10-hour days more, 10-hour days instead of 8, and I'll do it 4 days a week instead of 5, so I have just 3, I want to optimally have 3 days off in a row a week, and I just feel like that'll be better. Because I just never felt like 2 days is enough. Like, you recover on that first day, and then you're going back, like you start preparing to go back the next day. Or it's like catching your breath after you finish the week, that first day, Saturday, and it's like, oh fuck, here we go again, like Sunday. It's not that middle day, it's just like, I'm chilling, So I'm hoping that I can make some more progress on my life when I have 3 days in a row to work, so I can get my shit together. If I could just start I've been doing almost nothing with my off days, and somehow I feel like I'm making good progress in life. I think a lot of my life is just those moments I'm like, oh fuck, I'm going nowhere, bro. I'm stuck. I hate this shit. Get me out of it. And then it's like, just relax. You're just gonna calm yourself down and just keep going forward. And like, if you don't feel like at the gym, I'll be like, I'm not doing anything, bro. Like, I'm not making any progress. Actually, that's kind of true at the gym, but I still keep going. Like, well, just hit the next set harder. Well, it's like, I just feel like I'm getting nowhere in life. But you just take a step back and you're like, well, I am getting somewhere. I just gotta stay with it. Like jiu-jitsu, I'm getting nowhere. But I take a step back and look, I'm like, okay, I have made progress. Let's just keep going. Got y'all little fit check on, know what I'm saying? It's Friday. I'm vibing. I actually don't even have tomorrow off. I have to work 10 hours like I was saying last night, but I'm just thinking, hey, I'm gonna make money today and I'm gonna make money tomorrow. As long as they just show up and get through the bullshit, I'll have made money. Just show up. Just show up and show out. Sure, it's gonna suck. But at the end of the day, I'll be alive. Sunday will get here. I'll have some money. And then I'll have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. And I get paid on Wednesday. And then, once I get paid on Wednesday, I'll be touching 18K. At least. Yeah, 18K. We just keep this up. 2 more paychecks, I'll be touching 20K. I said I wasn't gonna mention my money anymore, but it's on my mind and I keep it real with y'all, so the money's been mentioned. And today is chest day. I got a kind of a lame ass fit on because all of my clothes are dirty and I really don't have much clothes anyways. My favorite shirt got tore up in either the dryer or the washer. Got tore up. My favorite UFC shirt. My only UFC shirt, but my favorite shirt, which was a UFC shirt. It was just good material. It was a nice little like techno vibe to it. Man, that shit got holes all up in it now. Every time I wash that, it get a little bit worse, and then finally it's just like It had a hole here and there. I was like, it's fine. It kind of matches the UFC vibe to it. A little rough around the edges, but then it got a big hole in the back of it, and I was like, oh, bro, my favorite shirt, no. So this Carhartt one's gonna have to do, but I don't really like the way it fits on me. It's a little small, but it makes my shoulders look small. My shoulders are small already. And then I'm also wearing some like jogger sweatpants that were like cool in maybe the 2018 SoundCloud era. So kind of just, I look a little crazy today. That's okay though. I'm running early today. I woke up and I went to sleep early last night. That feels good. I didn't sit there and just sit on my phone forever doing nothing, pointless shit, because I deleted Tinder. And I was talking about I had Tinder in my previous clips. I don't even know if I put it in. I'm gonna put it in the vlog, but I had Tinder. I had some leads, but I was just like, no, it's taking up too much of my time, my focus. It's giving me a dopamine rush, and I was like finding myself checking it all the time. Just like I would send a risky ass message and I'd check it all day, like just like, oh, did they reply? Or they reply? Sometimes they would, sometimes not. And it was just a little dopamine hit. And I was like, just finding myself getting dopamine hits from that, Twitter, Instagram, just texting girls, and I was like constantly going off of dopamine hits, and I was like, this isn't good. Let me delete this. Let me delete my social media. Let me focus back up on because everything, when you're like running off of dopamine hits, everything else sucks. Like if you're not getting one of those, then it's like, oh, I need at least something, something constantly triggering my dopamine, like while I'm at work or like any time. So yeah, it just makes everything harder to do. That's already hard to do. It makes it even more hard because it's not triggering any dopamine hits and you're used to it. So like jiu-jitsu would just be extra hard. It's already hard for me to go there, but whenever I'm living like that, it's like, fuck, I really don't want to go. So if everything sucks all the time, not everything sucks, but nothing's really triggering your dopamine receptors, then it's just kind of okay. Like you're fine just doing something that sucks because you're used to it. You're nothing. You don't really need anything to make you happy. What up, YouTube? The reason I always fix my hair is because I just turned the camera on, and I'm like, I don't know what I look like until I turn the camera on. I'm like, damn, let me fix that hair, man. But yep, I'm going to church right now. It's Sunday. Let me turn this blinker off. And yep, I'm going to go to church, and then I've got a date with that one girl that I was talking about from the gym, the friend, not the one that went up and talked to me, the friend that she got the number for. I'm gonna go on a date with her, or go hang out, or meet her, whatever you want to call it. Okay? We're gonna go to a nice little place downtown, a little restaurant. Nice. It's not really nice. It's just it's nicer than what I would prefer. I'm a very cheap guy, so I want IHOP if we're gonna go eat or something. But this is a little step up from IHOP. So I'm gonna do that and just see how it goes. See what this girl's about. See if she's a hoe. See if she's for the streets. See if she's nice, see if she's mean, see if she's hot, see if she's not. If anything, it's just something to do, somebody to meet, change up my routine for the week. So it's a little change in my actions. So I'm here for it. Either way, it's just something to do. It's different. I don't even have to upload this. I just want to complain. So, fuck Geico. Fuck Geico, bro. I'm so sick of this shit. I've been sick of this shit. I'm gonna stay sick of this shit. I grab my chips. They really ain't even going that bad, guys. It's just, I fucking don't like my job. It's 47. I've got, how much time do I have? Went on lunch at 23. It's 24 minutes. So I got 20 minutes, 21 minutes. It's pretty good. And then, I'm gonna stick out the hardest part of the shift when I get back up in there, man. It sucks. It sucks. I hate when I'm being on a call. And I'm just like, fuck. Like, you know, at a normal job, your mind can wander, you know? This job, my mind has like 5 seconds to wander, here and there. In those 5 seconds, I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. I want to go to Seattle. Like, I'll just look out the window and just be like, Seattle's out there. Freedom's out there. And then I gotta log back in the conversation. If I literally just say, I talk all fucking day long. It's so tiring. Like, I end a call. It's like each call is a lot of work, really. Or they can be. And you get through it, and it's just, next call starts immediately. Like, just instant calls all day long. Man. I really just want to get the fuck out of Virginia. When I get out of Seattle, get those vibes right. Tomorrow, though, is the first day of March. So if I get through today, somehow, some way, tomorrow will be March. And then somehow, some way, I need to get through tomorrow. And then I'll have 3 days off. And that would mean I would come back to work on March the 5th, which, so I'll basically get through today and tomorrow, and I'll be 5 days in March. And then we just do one more week. I don't know the days, but yeah, I could teleport a pretty good amount of days, because when I'm not working, I got 3 days that'll just go fly right by. They really do just fly right by. Might as well not even exist, because my off days just fucking fly by. It's just time travel. So I need to be back inside at 8. At 4:08, I need to be back inside. So I got like 17 minutes. I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't. Like, I just hate, I hate waiting for time to go by, because, man, I don't know. I was just like, all last year at Longview, I just sat there just ready for time to go by. So, and I thought, I was in my head thinking I could go back to Seattle after Longview. And that was what I was waiting for. That was what I was looking forward to. Every time life would suck in Longview, I would just be like, oh, I'm going to Seattle with the summer, just stick it out, get through it, slug it out. And then summer comes, I don't have enough money. The summer before going to Longview, though, I was in Seattle. I'm gonna come to Seattle after Longview. I do. I go to Longview, go through Longview. Sucks. Kind of like I'm in right now, but probably, I don't know. And then it's like, oh, I don't have enough money. So now I'm gonna have to go to Virginia, save up $15,000 ideally, and then I can leave Virginia whenever I get that money. So I do have to go to Virginia, but at least I can leave when I get the money. I'm not stuck here until June like I was in Longview. That was what I was thinking in my head. And it's like, now I got the money. But I can't go. I really think this is kind of like a superpower, though. It's like, I don't know. I got friends. I can meet girls now. I mean, pretty much everything else pretty much works out. If you've got something in your head that's you're battling with. So if I was like lonely and wanted girls all day, I'll get no bitches. Or if I wanted friends and people to talk to, I have no friends. But if I had, but since I have Seattle is my problem, that's what I think about all day long. Everything else is fine. Friends ain't the bad part. Bitches ain't the bad part. Money ain't the bad part. I have all that. And that's all kind of falling into place. Because I'm so focused on Seattle. I need to go work out this morning because the last like 2 days I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep one night, and the next day I worked like these days I'm working all day. Like I'm working 10 hours a day plus a workout. Plus jiu-jitsu yesterday. These are some long days. So yeah, I skipped the workout. Slept in today.